Hello everyone, welcome to Common Cues. Today's question asks, is the status of men higher than that of women in Islam? This is Joe. Today he's checking his emails. Oh look, it seems as though Joe has received an email from his childhood friend Ali. Ali has gotten married a year ago and is inviting Joe over for dinner. Joe has never been invited to a Muslim household before but decides to accept the invite. While Joe has never been to a Muslim home, he has heard many rumors on how there are strict rulings on how Muslim men and women behave. He knows from hearsay that men in Islam have many more rights and are said to be more important than Muslim women. Joe doesn't understand why these different rulings exist for the different sexes. He has heard Muslim women are treated very badly in Islam. They are beaten, made to give in to the husband's whims, and do all the chores at home. In reality, however, Muslims live a very balanced life. Muslim men and Muslim women have the equal amount of rights in Islam. The Quran states that humans, men and women, are created from one substance, which makes them equals to each other. However, equality does not mean sameness, so perhaps equality is not the best word to use here. Rather, equity fits much better to the stance that Islam takes on gender rights. What is equity, you ask? Well, imagine three people decide to try to look over a fence that is quite tall. These people are all of varying heights. Equality would mean that they all stand on the same patch of ground and try to look over the fence. While the conditions are all the same and thus equal, the result isn't, because not everybody will be able to look over the fence. Now, equity, on the other hand, focuses on the result being equal for all. It gives those people that don't have the same strength an opportunity to have the same options and chances. It might mean that the conditions aren't the same, but that everyone has the means to access a fair outcome. However, the bigger idea within the Quran and Islam is that there should be equity between the sexes. This means that whilst a man and woman have the same potential to attain perfection and salvation, each manifests attributes of perfection to varying degrees. There are attributes of perfection that the woman manifests more than the man, such as her nurturing, her mercy, and her beauty. There are some attributes of perfection that the man manifests more than the woman, such as his strength and sustaining or providing abilities. Anthropologists have observed such differences in attributes throughout all cultures, from the jungles of the Amazon to the deserts of the Sahara. Hence, based on such differences of composition and constitution, each sex is assigned with different responsibilities. Nevertheless, their access to perfection and salvation is equal. What do you think? Share your thoughts with HAQ.